Hi everyone. Okay, so I am Julie Hetzel. I'm your double diamond leader, and I am going to show you guys how to chart for Ruby. Okay. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is you can either pull your Ruby charts out, but I want to show you how to do this in your first 30 days and why it's important. Okay. Okay, so everybody wants to try to run for Ruby. It's an average of $474 a month, and most of you come in for just a few extra $100 a month, and this is really good. So I want to show you how to do this. Okay, so let me pick a different color. Okay, so what I want you to do is, if you see over here at the top, it says commission qualified. You either have an auto ship of 80 BV or you have a PBV of 150. PBV, what that means is, so I'm gonna have to move you guys over here so that I can write. So the PBV, what that is that's your orders and customers' orders and stuff like that that equals that. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's go here. Okay, so we're gonna come wider right here so we can see this. Okay, so your goal, first thing you want to do is you want to go help 4 people purchase at least one product as a loyal customer. Okay, loyal customer. Okay, so here's what I want you to do is I want you to go to your upline and I want you to talk them over how you're going to help people get started with your products. They have scripts, they have all kinds of stuff to help you get started. So basically you're going to think of 10 people. 10 people that you can reach out to that if you were to have some type of emergency, you would be able to pick up the phone or text them and say, oh my gosh, could you help me pick up my kids because, or I'm super sick, or I got a flat tire, could you help me? Those are the first people I want you to reach out to. I want you to tell them how excited you are and why you started this business and you would love their help. Okay, so I'm going to show you why this is super important to get this done in your first 30 days. But I want to tell you, don't wait, because you're going to think, oh, I have 30 days. Yeah. And then you're going to be calling your upline. Oh my gosh, I have one more day. Okay. So get started right away. So what I want you to do is, okay, you're going to call mom and mom says, yeah, absolutely. I would love to order one product or so many products from you. Okay. So mom becomes your first loyal customer. So then you go and you ask your aunt, let's just say a coworker, and your BFF. Okay. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 customers. Here's what that's going to do for you. Okay. What that's going to do is your first 2 customers. Okay. It unlocks your fast starts. Okay. So this is weekly $100 bonuses. And I'm going to show you how to get those here in just a minute. But you have to get your first 2 loyal customers in your first 30 days to unlock this bonus, to be qualified for it. Okay. Okay. So then when you got your number 3 and your number 4, what this gives you is your $100 shopping spree. You can go to your website and order anything you want. You can order products for you to get results. You can order products for you to sell as samples on the site. You can really, they have clothes, they have a store, anything you want. I highly suggest you get some products for you and your family so you guys can start sharing your results. Okay, so awesome. Congratulations. You just got your 4 customers. So what I want you to do is go to your upline and say, okay, what's next? Okay, so now we're going to teach you how to go out and talk to people about doing the business with you. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're going to start posting on Instagram, Facebook, whatever platform you're using. You're going to pick up your phone and you're going to text some people that you think would be amazing at this. You're going to just talk to anybody and everybody and use your excitement and why you're doing this. Okay, so let's just say Sam, okay, friend off of Facebook comes to you and says, oh yeah, I want to do this with you and everything like that. Okay, boom. Okay, so then you have John, exactly the same thing. They want to come in and they want to do the business. And then one thing I do recommend, if you have a hubby or anybody that lives in your household with you, you're going to put them in as a distributor. I'm going to tell you why. Okay. Okay. So now you have your three distributors. You now completed your steps to success, which is what the company recommends you doing monthly for you to grow your business. Okay, so here's what you're going to do now. Okay, so you're now going to teach Sam, John to go out and get their first loyal customers, okay, just like they did here. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to teach Sam how to go out and ask 10 of the people that would help them, with any situation that they absolutely dire needed help. And so Sam goes out. We better pick up a pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4. They get their 4 low customers. So guess what? Sam gets the $100 shopping spree, and you get $100 cash. Okay. Awesome, right? And the reason why you get the $100 cash, because remember back over here, we unlocked the fast start qualification because of our first 2 loyal customers. Okay, so then we're going to go to John and we're going to tell John the exact same thing. In your first 30 days, your goal is to go get 4 loyal customers. John gets his $100 shopping spree, and you get $100 cash. Okay. You just now made $200 in cash. Not only that, but what else you did is you helped them get their 4 loyal customers. You get paid on those loyal customers, and so does Sam, and so does John. So that will come up and bring your GV up higher. And then it's also going to bring Sam and John's GV up, which I'm going to show you later where we need their GV to be. GV is gross volume. They got a $100 shopping spree. They're going to get commissions on their loyal customers, and you got $100 for each of them, helping them get their business started. Okay, so here, hubby, if your husband decides, or whoever lives in your household with you decides to work the business and they go get their own customers, awesome. If they don't, it's you on you. So you're going to go and get 4 more customers to help hubby get the $100 shopping spree, which if it's you working it, that's you. And then you're going to get $100 in cash. Okay. So now you are going to get paid on these customers, and so is your husband. You just got another $100 shopping spree, as you did with your loyal customers over here. Okay. And so now look at that's, let's get a different color. That's $300 in cash that you just made in weekly bonuses. And then you're going to get paid on all those customers, which are check marks, all that. Okay. Plus each person is going to get paid on that and get their $100 shopping spree. Okay. So hopefully you guys are following me. So let's move down here. Okay. So now I want to teach you how to go Ruby, because what we just did up there, all this up here, is how we go Ruby. And if you are brand new to the company, you're actually getting a bonus of 1,000. Oops. Come on. 1,000. Oh yeah, come on. 1,000 in the guaranteed bonus, okay? If you do this in your first 60 days of this, what we just showed you, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to move these names down here. Let's go back in blue. And so we're going to put Sam, John, and hubby, okay? Because these are our distributors that we just put in, okay? So that's why they're putting here. So the goal is each of them need to be at least 400 for them to qualify for you to go Ruby, okay? At least. Okay, so once they hit the 400 club, it qualifies them for you to go Ruby, okay? And remember, this is you right here, okay? Okay, so we know that you have already got your 4 loyal customers, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And loyal customers. And then you have your auto ship on, because you have to be on product to be able to talk about the products and everything like that. Okay. Okay. So you have an 80 auto ship plus you have a customers. Let's say these customers are 400 in volume. Okay. Okay. So now this equals 480 is what your GV would say if it was just you. Okay. All right. So then we are going to go down here to Sam. I'm going to bring this out. I'll come back in. I just want to bring it bigger so that I can write in here. Okay. So Sam, we already know that they all got their 4 loyal customers because we helped them. We trained them. We moved customers, whatever we had to do. Okay. And I'll talk about moving customers here in a second. Okay. So we don't know if these 4 customers, if they each got and what their sales were. So we're just going to say, okay, so each of them were 100, 100, and 100. Okay. So that is saying that Sam has 400. He needs 0, he or she. Okay. Because we need them at the 400. So let's just say John's ended up at 100. Okay, well, we know we need 300 more on John. He needs 300 more in sales because he needs to be at least 400. Okay, so hubby. So let's just say hubby is at 300 and we know there needs to be 1 more 100 here because we need them all at that. Okay, so let's show you that. Let me come down a little bit, okay? Okay, so we know that we need this much more in volume under this one and this one and this one. Sam is pretty much taken care of even though he's 0, but let's just say Sam is still working and brings in 4 more customers, okay? So it has a total of 8 and that brings, let's get rid of this, and that brings the total to 700. Awesome, okay? We already know we needed 400, but now he's at 700. This is going to help you a lot. Okay. So then John needs 300. So we're going to go with John and say, okay, John, let's go get you some more customers. We need to get you in the 400 club. Let's go get you some more customers and let's turn your auto ship on because this is going to help you. So John turns on his auto ship, okay, of 80, and he goes out and gets, say, 5 more customers. Okay. So let's just say he brings in, let's erase this. Okay, we're going to change this because his numbers are now changing. So he has his 80 auto ships, so that's going to count into this 400. Okay, so let's just say he has 500, including his auto ship, so we know there's 0 there. Okay, so hubby, basically, if we're working this leg, we don't know if hubby's going to work or not, but let's just say hubby's not working and it's on you. Well, you're over here bringing in more customers. So let's just say you brought in 1, 2, 3, 4 as you were helping them bring in their customers, okay? Because we're teaching them. So let's just say we bring in those. We're going to move these customers to hubby, okay? We're going to do that. So that brings hubby to 1, 2, 3, 4 more customers, okay? So let's just say this brings him total, depending on, you know, what they ordered. We're going to change this up and we're just going to say this one is going to be 800. Okay, so now hubby's at 800. Everybody is at 0. Oops, not erase. Everybody's at 0. So that means everybody's qualified for you to go Ruby. But what we need to figure out is what is your GV? Your GV for Ruby has to be at least 2000 GV. So where the GV comes from is this 800, this 500, and this 700. Okay, so what is that? 15. So yeah, so that would be 800, 700, and 500. Okay, so that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So what, 19? Hopefully I'm doing my math right. If I'm not, don't laugh at me. Okay, so you need to be at 2000. But guess what? Remember, you had 480. So we're going to put 480 That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now you have 230. You just went Ruby. You just went Ruby, but guess what? If you do it in your first 60 days, you're guaranteed $1,000 paycheck. Look right here, what the average is. But if you are qualified for the guaranteed bonus, you are going to get the 1,000. Okay, the 1,000 just by hitting over the 2,000 GV by the help of these 3 people. But you're getting paid that because you helped them get their business going. Okay, so that's how you go Ruby. I hope that that makes total sense. Okay, I'm going to clear this out because I want to show you something else. Okay, so you just now did all that. So these 3 people that you originally helped up here, you're going to teach them how to go do this. Now that you did it, you're going to go teach them how to do it, okay? So what I also want to tell you, okay, I don't even remember what names we had. Sarah, or no, we didn't. We had Sam. Okay, let me come out a little bit. Sorry if the names aren't right. Sam, John, and hubby is who you had, okay? Okay, so we're going to go teach each of them how to now, they already had their 4 loyal customers, right? Because that's what we help them do. So now what we want to do is we want to help them get 3 distributors each. Teach them, you guys, teach them, okay? So this helps each of them go get their $1,000 bonus, okay? Plus, now that they enrolled these distributors, they're going to get 100, 100, 100, as long as they personally enrolled them. So they're going to get their 300 in fast starts. You already got your 300 in fast starts, okay? And here's the thing though. Let's just say, okay, we're going to put hubby right here, okay? The reason why I'm going to choose your hubby because I want you to see how this works. This is you, okay? So when you're enrolling, because say you're working your husband's or whoever lives in your house account, so you already got your 4 loyal customers, okay? That's all we really needed you to do. And have your auto ship on, okay? So guess what? So now every time you bring in a customer or a distributor, you're going to move it to here. We will teach you on another video how to actually do the move on your eSuite, okay? So what you want to do is now you're going to be teaching each of these people how to go Ruby, right? Just like you just got taught, you're going to teach them. So let's put Sam and John, okay? So now that you've helped them, when I say help them, you're teaching them, but let's just say you're good and helping people get started in the business. So now you're moving everything to your husband. So let's just say down here is the 3 distributors for them to go Ruby, okay? So you're bringing them in. Let's just say you brought in Becky and you moved it under your husband, okay? When I say move, you can move them in your eSuite. And then let's say Jessica and Lisa, okay? So you brought those in, you moved into the husband. It's your responsibility to teach these people because you're doing your husband's account, okay? So we want to go teach them to go get their first 4 loyal customers, just like we taught you in the beginning. Same thing, okay? Help them get to 400 and above, and then get your husband to the 2,000 GV. Okay, then he goes Ruby and he gets the guaranteed 1,000. Okay, this is all in your household. But what I want you to know is when you're doing all this, moving all this, okay, when you're moving all this down to your husband and everything, you're getting paid on all this, even though you moved it, but so is your husband, okay, on everything. So now you're getting paid twice on everything, okay? This is why we want to bring someone in that's in your same household, okay? So you already got your 1,000 guaranteed paycheck, and so did your husband, all in one household, okay? Okay, so now that you did all this and you were helping your husband and you're still bringing stuff in, and let's just say John over here is, let's use a different color. Say John over here, you know, we already know he has his 4 customers because we did that in the beginning, right? He actually had more than that, but let's just say that qualified him for everything. Okay, so John needs to go out and help 3 people get their business started too. Well, let's just say he brought in his BFF and brother, and he's still shy of 1 right here. Okay, so what you can do, because you already helped your husband go Ruby, you can be like, you know what, I need to help John. So guess what, you just brought in another distributor, and you're going to put it here to help John because he only needed 1 more. So we're going to say this is Amy. Okay, so you're helping John teach his new people and introducing them to Amy, so that now Amy has John and you helping. Okay, so here's the thing, but because you moved Amy, when Amy gets her first 2 customers and has her 80 ship auto or 150 PBV, you get the $100 fast start because she is your personally enrolled. Okay, whereas John, when he helps his brother get all that and his BFF, then John gets that. So John ends up with 200 in fast starts instead of 300, and this one ends up being yours. Okay, and you're still getting paid on all this, whatever Sam's doing, plus anything that's happening under you with loyal customers under your own personal account. Okay, this is how your check goes way beyond this. Okay, because if you had this happen, which is a Ruby, you guys get messy, and this happening, this puts you Emerald. Okay, the next level, which is a bigger paycheck, so much more to offer. This is like, if you go read, see all this information, if you go read that, what's under Emerald, it'll say infinity, meaning you get paid for all the different lines under you. Okay, so that's another chart, but I just wanted to show you how amazing this really, really is. Okay, so how you can do this, how you can make this money super, super fast, and all like that kind of stuff. Okay, so your goal, let's clear this page because this is crazy. Okay, so let's get over here. So your first go, I just want to step back really quick. This is your first thing to do right here, and to turn your auto ship on. 100, you guys, BV. You'll see the BV next to every item in your website. So you'll see what it's worth. Each item is worth a BV, and then you just total it to 80, and boom, you're automatically paid. You're automatically qualified when you get first 2 customers and 4 customers to get this, if you turn this on right here. Okay, if that's completely not an option, then this is where you have to go. You have to make sure you have 150 in sales. Okay, but I want you, first thing I want you to do, if you have not done this right here, you guys, this right here is your first 4 member LCs is loyal customer. Okay, you need to reach out to your sponsor, and that's what I want you to say to your sponsor is, help me get this so that I can get the shopping spree and the $100 bonuses. Tell them, help me, what do I need to do? But remember, it's on you. So when your upline says, okay, go do this, you have to go do it. Okay, so you have to remember that. Okay, so I want you to go and message your upline, and if you've already done the 4 LCs and you're ready to move on to the 3 DTs, which is distributors, okay, then I want you to go to your upline and say, okay, help me. What do I need to do? Teach me, teach me, teach me. That kind of stuff to go there so that we can get this done to get an average of this. But if you are with the guaranteed bonus, is the $1,000 paycheck. You guys. Okay, so I'm going to figure out how to stop screen sharing here for just a second. Stop. Okay, where are you guys? I got to figure out how to do this. Okay. Maybe I need to come out of here and go to here. Okay, there you guys are. Okay, you guys, this is all new for me on the laptop. Okay, so if you have questions, go to your upline. We're here to help you and everything, but I hope this gave you a little bit more detail. I'm going to go live here in just a minute, and we're going to talk about the fast starts a little bit deeper and that kind of stuff, because I want you guys to understand really, really what that can do for your paycheck. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.